Welcome to episode 7, Just Off the Plate podcast. I'm here with Omar Armando Lawrence. My name is Cody. How we doing?
It's going good so far, man. How you doing, Cheeto? What stupid shit you gonna say today?
I'm good.
So everybody, appreciate the comments that we had on our last episode. Continue to comment on our videos. Subscribe. Like our content so we can continue to keep pushing some of this stuff out. And if there's a subject or somebody you want us to put on here, just tag them in there or just say it. I'll reach out to them. But I appreciate all the feedback, all the verbal feedback I've been getting in the field. Been good. We take the good criticism with the bad criticism. But just know that I get my feelings hurt if you say something bad. So don't be too harsh.
You just opened the floodgates.
I know, no shit.
Now everybody's going to be like, oh, Armando, you suck.
Yeah, you suck. I don't like the way your goatee looks.
What's this green business?
So
it's our new green screen.
Yeah, I'm advertising. No. So not to get it twisted, I'm not an Astros fan. This is out for Jeremy, our traveling team that me and Omar go play at. They're actually in Arizona right now with what's the name of the league? Adult baseball, USA, right? USA Adult Baseball, I think. Well, he's in Arizona, and me and him went the last few years, and it was at Myrtle Beach, and they did it in Arizona. And then this year, we just decided not to go. It was too much drama. I mean, dude, if you would have saw the list of like COVID stuff you had to do, it was ridiculous. Like they wanted you wearing a mask the whole time. It was just an overkill.
Too much.
Now, sometimes you might have that list that says you got to do all this, and then when you get there, it's just like, hey, we said it, but we're not going to necessarily enforce it. I don't know.
It's kind of like a CYA thing.
I think it is. It is, but it was just way too much, right? You saw the thing. It was like way too much. But I wanted to put this on today, kind of be in support with them, and hopefully they do well and get some W's.
Representing.
I was gonna wear my Toro one, maybe the Toro one next time.
That's the actual jersey, like with the clover and everything.
Yeah. What was the story, Omar?
Why isn't Omar wearing his jersey?
We don't want to look like dorks.
Bunch of leprechauns.
Dude, it was weird. Like I was like, okay, at the time, again, the Astros, I think it was like 2017. I think when I started playing with them, or 2018, right? 18, right? So I was like, hey, man, that's cool. That's dope that we're the Astros, whatever, But it just felt like, he said it a bunch of times, it's like, it felt like, okay, 2017, they won the World Series. We're 2018, we're winning these. I felt like we were on their tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're riding that train, right?
Riding that coattail.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the name of their team in their league back home in Indiana.
Astros?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in Indiana. It was kind of weird.
It's kind of like here,
Hey, we're the Pirates. We're the Pirates in Houston.
Yeah, that's true. So they had green. I thought, man, I'm like, man, okay, I can tolerate Astros, but then you're gonna make me wear green, and it was weird trying to find the gloves, the cleats, and all that. But
how'd you get the hat? Was that like a special through
Lids? It was, dude. It was hard to find, man. Like it was difficult to find this green hat. So.
But it's a spring training hat. They have the St. Patty's Day collection.
Well, you know how sometimes a coach will go to they go to Lids and they'll say, hey, I got this special design for only my players, and they come in and they do a special design just for that team.
I didn't know that.
That's how we did it.
No, I'm doing that. Here we go. Here we go now, Reno.
But that's how they did it. So you would just go to Lids and you'd have this little code, and they would give it to them, and they were like, oh, okay, cool, your hat be ready in like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, they're all over Lids, so.
Yeah, I mean, but it was still like the St. Patty's Day special or whatever.
Well, they have one every year.
Yeah,
for
it's green, but it looks a little different.
And I'm gonna tell you
March,
this,
right, when they do that.
Before
St. Patty's Day. Yeah.
But the thing was, I did pay like almost full price for it, like $40. I was kind of mad. I'm like, damn. And I got the green Nike cleats. They matched. I mean, everything was legit. And I was ready to go last season.
Do you have a green belt?
I have a green belt, green batting gloves, green
socks.
No, not green socks. Green cleats. Dude, you know what got me mad is I couldn't get my number. Like 7 is associated with Lucky. I got the Lucky Charmer and I had to get 1. So I was like, well, for Correa, right at the time, I was like, hey, he's a good shortstop. I'll play Correa. But what got me more mad, I don't know if you remember this. There was a guy on the team.
Joe.
Was it Joe?
Joe Giuliano, something like that.
So he got number 7, right? And of course I'm coming on. Omar bringing me onto the team, so I'm like, hey, I want 7. All 7's already taken. In the chat, the guy goes, hey, Jeremy, hey, what number did I get again? I was like, I told Jeremy, what the fuck, dude? This fool doesn't even care about that number. Why are you giving it to him? And actually, this season, I was actually going to order the number 7 just to have it. Just have my own, Astros number 7 so I could wear it St. Patty's Day, but I didn't get around to it. So next year, maybe we'll do it. But I hope by next year, we switch.
Yeah, I think they're switching. This tournament should be the last one that they will.
I hope so, man, because this has not been very lucky for our team.
Yeah, so in 2017, we went during spring training, MLB spring training. That's when the tournament was held, and it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, so they kind of planned it, I guess.
To have it green like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. And then the following year, we were at Myrtle Beach, and that was, other than the hurricane wiping out everything and just being dead, it was still fun. Never been, Myrtle Beach, so that part was cool. And then again, this year was, then he went last year, last minute shenanigans. That's when we had that hurricane. What hurricane was it?
Imelda?
Well, I think it was Imelda. Yeah, it was Imelda. I had to work, so I couldn't leave. And then
Because that's the one that ripped through the Carolinas.
yeah, and he went out there.
Shout out Lennon and Henry.
Yeah, Lennon. Yeah, man. That'd be, dude. It'd be good to have Lennon on the show, dude. He that dude's wild, bro. That dude. You don't know nobody. It's okay. Just go with it. Hey,
Lennon. Let's get Lennon on the show.
I just vouch for Lennon, and that's all that matters. We vouch for Lennon, so that's all that matters. So we'll just go with it. But the dude's a cool dude. Had a good time. I mean, it would have been good to go back out there again. But just COVID, man. I mean, I think we made the right call this season by not going, just because just the COVID stuff, man. Hopefully next year we go at it. We maybe it's Vegas, maybe it's Florida, whatever.
I'm going next time.
You going? Who's inviting you?
Oh.
Messing with you, Cheeto. No, actually, I think one year we were looking for a catcher, right? So no, you actually would be a good addition. So
Then I gotta start hitting the gym now.
but here's the thing. It's like one of the last episodes we talked about.
Start throwing out.
One of the last episodes we talking about is like, it's the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
you got to save up. You got to, it's. I think the probably tournament fee's $100, but it's the plane ticket. It's the time off of work.
I'm driving. What you talking about?
We drove, dude.
I'll meet y'all up there. Like, I'd rather drive than fly. I hate flying, dude.
No, let me tell you something.
I'll take a boat.
I don't know. I don't know if we drive again, because I think it was like, hey, we checked it off, right? Like, hey, we did it once.
But how many times did y'all fucking stop?
We stopped minimal time. Well, hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Someone
Did he
stopped at the mall.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, but did he tell you? Okay, all right. So I was trying to pick up a MacBook,
laptop,
right? Because I wanted to, do my editing, and the special was right now. So we did stop in New Orleans to the mall.
Is that your first time there?
Hey, well, and then we went to the French Quarters, which was kind of cool, dude. On a Tuesday, it was still people out there drunk. I'm like, don't you guys got regular jobs and shit? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
And then you found a store where you fit right in.
Was it Fat Tuesday?
You walk into Hot
No, it
Topic?
was not even Fat Tuesday.
You walk into Hot Topic or what?
No, dude. So I always wanted to get one of those masquerade masks, like the French ones,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's where you got that watch.
Let's go watch.
Oh no, you got it at the end of the rainbow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's where your pot of gold's.
green's not my color. But we walk in.
Fucked yourself when you walked in there.
We went into this. So New Orleans is like known for like voodoo, right?
Right.
So we walk in to this. I was looking for that mask, but I'm into skulls. If anybody knows me, I'm into skulls. So I said, hey, let's go into the shop. They had skulls. I walked in there and I had this weird fucking feeling. Now I didn't say nothing to him. He didn't say nothing to me, and he had the weird feeling too. And I didn't like any of the skulls there, but it just felt like I'm in the real deal.
They were probably real skulls.
Dude,
man.
for real. Like, it was the real deal. We walk out and he's like, hey man, did you feel weird? And I was like, dude, I did.
It was like an aura or something.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking weird. It wasn't good.
So y'all were probably the bad juju that fucking lost all the tournaments.
Well, they didn't have a very good record anyway, so. And it wasn't very good. And some juju probably came deep back on because he didn't have a very good offensive game.
Should have said "fuck you, Jobu."
No, dude, it was other than that. I mean, other than losing, it was still a fun time. But then we also had trying to find he didn't like the car that we rented, so he kept trying to stop at different enterprises to try to get a bigger truck, and they kept giving us the like, oh no, go to the next one, oh no, go. So I think we made maybe 6 stops. What was it 14, 16, 18 hour drive?
All in Louisiana?
No, like all the way up. Like as we're driving up,
Every state.
we were stopping, dude. It was
Cody, me and you were ride together, Cody. I'm not riding.
No, but here's the thing. One of the reasons we wanted to go through it was because you're going through these states. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Through Alabama, we were very mindful.
Kept your head down.
Kept our head down and very mindful of the speed limit because I did not want to get stopped. Right? You know, we're not doing this shit. So we went through it. It was interesting. But the funny thing we said, dude, by the end of the trip, because it's like 14, 18 hours, whatever there, and then 14, 18 hours back. At the end of the thing, we're like dead tired. I mean, like we're falling asleep. Like I was like the last 2-3 hours is always the toughest. Then we hit Houston traffic, and then this fool, like when I get a car, he goes, "Hey man, don't even talk to me for like a week or two, dude. Like just I don't want to see your face. I don't see your. Let's not even talk.
Too much of each other.
It was a lot. It was a lot because dude, we were there the whole time and then driving 14 hours, dude. And then it's not comfortable. In that, and we would switch, we would swap, but I think to me it was one and done. I think we were good. Unless we drive to something else, like in another state, I think we'd be good. But to Myrtle Beach again, no, I'd rather just
fly separate.
No, just fly. No, just fly. Be the way to go. But
I flew out last year.
Yeah, he flew out last year. Yeah. Did you drive back or no? Oh, you drove to with somebody to Chicago, right?
No. I had a connection flight at Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Do you know a guy named Rich Bradshaw?
No.
This dude I used to play with. I think he went to that same tournament or something in Florida, and that's what he did. He drove there, and then after that he just disappeared. He flew back to Iowa to go back home for the wintertime. But he said he had fun there. That's why I didn't know if that was the same one.
No, it's fun. I mean, and again, they're out there right now, so I just wanted to support. Actually, we got to reach out and see. Are they already started playing?
I think they take off like in 2 days or something like that because I think the tournament starts either Sunday or Monday.
Oh, it didn't start like on Thursday, Friday. So Oh, okay.
Sunday or Monday.
Yeah. So, I mean, good luck to those guys. Hopefully was Henry going?
I think he initially was, but I think he pulled out.
Yeah, it sucks. So hopefully they got a good squad. But I know we were talking about needing a catcher, so wouldn't be a.
I'll start saving up now.
I would say, man, because I mean it's again. I'm repeating myself here, but
and I'll make some more wood bets.
I haven't seen the first fucking wood bet, man. Shh, motherfucker.
Yeah, my dad was laughing at that. He goes, "You told him you make wood bets?" I was like, "Yeah, I kind of mentioned it." He goes, "You need to get the lay fucking fixed." I was like, "I know,
dude." Because I think who did I asked Jordan. You know Jordan, right? From Jordan Alvarado.
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, dude, because he laughed at that too." He goes, "Hey, yeah." He goes, "That fool said he was gonna make me a bet too, and he's never made." I said,
"No. That motherfucker said make me bet for free," and I was like, no."
Why wouldn't you, man? He's a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy too. I got bills. I don't do shit for free. You know how long it takes to make a bet?
What would you charge anyways for this
I think
bet?
so. At the time I had that little company, I was charging like $80. No, $60 for like just a normal ash bat. I think $120 for a maple.
$120?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Handmade, custom made, man.
Do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Does that come with a warranty when you break it?
Yeah.
No warranty.
Hey, so can we do? Hey, can we? Once you get this lathe fixed, can we do like a giveaway here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was spray painting my own bats and everything. Like
spray painting.
Painting. But I used an air gun.
Oh, okay.
And I would just do it to whatever because it was all custom, right? So people would send me the dimensions of what they want for the handle, how thick they wanted the barrel, or whatever the length they really wanted, and that's why I was charging so much.
Interesting.
But yeah.
And you do maple, right?
I always stick with maple.
Okay.
Maple, I mean, it's a little bit more expensive when you buy the billets, but they last a little longer.
How long does it take you to make a bat?
About 3 hours.
No shit.
Because I'm doing it like by hand, right? So you got the lathe spinning, and you got your wood tools, and you're just shaving it down.
A gouge?
Is that what it's called? I don't fucking know. I just use the tools.
And then
shows you how much I know about what the fuck I'm doing. But we had a pretty good product.
If anybody's had a Cheeto bat that was made, comment below.
Oh yeah,
I want to know what kind of product he's been putting out.
Right. If they got any pop or
they got any pop, any home runs off them bats.
I hit a home run with my own bat, and then the bat got thrown out the game because there was no label, there was no nothing on there, because I literally had made it the night before, and I didn't put my decal on the bat, so it was just a plain, smooth bat. Yeah, and the umpire's like, "There's no label on here. I don't know." I was like, "That doesn't mean you could throw it out."
Yeah, especially because it's a wood bat.
He goes,
I think he saw the cork inside.
Yeah,
That's
no
probably what it
shit.
was.
He hollered out, right?
"I've done that too. I've
Have you made one?
with a Marucci bat.
There's a website that you can order one, and I
They come corked already.
yeah. I wanted just to see like what the hype is. Or
No,
what
dude, like if you got a bat that you don't give a shit about, we can just get like I think it's a 7 3/4 inch drill bit, and you can just hone it out and then fill it up with that foam filler, that just kind of that expandable foam, and then just put it like there, and then cap it off.
But here's the thing. My understanding is that it's one, it does reduce the weight of the bat, right? But also with the cork, it gives you that trampoline effect.
Well, I didn't use cork. I used
And that's what I'm saying.
expandable foam.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why some guys, they back in the day used to open up the cap on the metal bats and put the
bouncy balls.
the bouncy balls in there because it just had that trampoline effect.
Didn't Mythbusters already do that though?
What'd they do?
I don't know. They did. They had it like on some machine, and they were just.
Did it prove it was right or
I
wrong?
don't remember. But I think
So why some of these softball players roll softball bats if it didn't work?
No, rolling a softball bat on a composite bat, what it does, it breaks it in quick. Because
But if you roll it too much, it does give you that trampoline effect.
Well, no, you could actually mess it up if you roll it too much. But there is a technique in how to roll it, but that's the break-in process. That's all it does. Because the theory is that, and the manufacturers say this is like this is my understanding of it, was that when you get the bat, you have to break it in. So you're not going to get the full effect, the full pop, all the glue and whatever makes it composite all come together until after like a few hundred hits. Well, some guys don't want to wait a few hundred hits. I got a brand new $400 bat. I'm not going to wait around, and I'm not going to sit there and just do BP with it. What's the quickest way? Let me get some guy to roll it. So I don't know if it's illegal or not. Now to shave it, yeah, that's illegal. But I don't think
Because I got thrown out of a game for that same cork bat.
You should, motherfucker.
Yeah. It was a bullshit like Mexican League game. I didn't think anybody was gonna do anything.
Disrespectful, bro.
And I hit one in the gap, and what happened was the bat broke mid swing.
So you're like Sammy Sosa?
No, dude, and all this expandable foam just came flying everywhere. I was like, oh god. And they were like, hey, you're fucking gone. I was like, oh man, dude, my bad. They were like, what the fuck, Chito? And I was like, I forgot.
That happened to an MLB guy. Who was that?
Sosa.
Was that? No. This was.
that he used somebody else's bat, or
Well, it exploded, and then they found the
Sammy
cork
Sosa.
inside.
Sammy
Yeah, there was somebody else on the bench,
no,
too.
you're right. There was somebody else.
Yeah.
There's a few guys. Yeah, they saw the
Joey Votto, was it?
You want me to look it up? Oh, I'll look it up.
No, but I mean, it's. I just wanted to buy one. It wasn't even that expensive. I think it was like $80, $90, something like that for this cork bat. And I just wanted to see if there was like a difference. Like, oh yeah, man, I noticed a difference. But I never got around to it. And shit, but. I mean, I did have.
they're gonna be looking out for us now for cork bats.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, Bobby, James, and Chris are gonna be like, "Hey, let me see your bat."
all my bats are legit, dude.
Yeah, nah, man. I don't believe in that BS anyway. So it just to me $60 bamboo bat is the same thing as $300, $200 Marucci or what's that everybody likes now, the
Sandbat.
No.
Victus?
Yeah, thanks you.
Hey, Invictus got some cool designs. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but I'm
You
not.
used that yellow one Saturday, didn't you?
No, that was a Marucci.
Was
no,
it?
no, that was Archer,
Oh, it was Archer bat.
which was a good bat. I mean, it was a little heavier than I wanted it to be because they told me it was a lighter bat, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a custom bat, matched the Marauders and the Pirates colors. Got a couple base hits off of it. But see, the thing is like, I know baseballers are superstitious, but it's not the bat's fault that I can't make contact with the ball, right? Or I don't make correct contact with the ball. So I just like to play with the different widths and grips and feel of the bat. I personally, because to honestly compare, you'd have to get the exact pitch, exact hit, exact swing to say, hey, this bat the ball traveled further. The ball traveled, or this bat that ball didn't go as further, right? You'd have to get the exact. Same.
Yeah, but having said that, there's still a difference between a $30 bat and a $150 bat.
Think so?
The quality wood. That's why it costs more.
Well, yeah. So, like, whenever you order
And the brand, though.
when you order the billets, right? Because depending on where you get your wood from, the way they set it up is when you buy the wood, it's either a grade B, like shit wood bat, like an ash bat, right? You have grade B and you have grade A. Same thing for maple. They have grade B and grade A. So all the grade A stuff is going to be a little bit more expensive than the grade B. Grade B is like damn near like $15,
Yeah.
if that.
But I've never been the type of guy to spend $150 for a bat. I just don't feel like there's that much. And I do agree that there is difference in the grades. I understand that. Like I understand there's difference in maple. The maple that I use is not the same old hickory maple that the guy in the major leagues uses. I understand that, but at the level that we are, I just don't feel like it makes that much a difference. I don't think I'm losing a home run because of I'm using a cheaper wood or nothing. I just feel like it's all in our head. It's the same dudes that have the A2000 gloves. Like, dude, I'm still gonna catch the same ball with my $30 Rollins glove. Like, I'm still doing the same thing. Doesn't make a difference to me.
Does the name Chris Sabo sound familiar?
You got the white goggles.
Yes. That was who it was?
That's what it was, Chris Sabo.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, I never used a quarterback in my life. I don't know what the hell this is. I was reading the story.
Oops.
Sorry.
But I mean, now I think those guys, it could mean an advantage. Is there? I don't know this. Is there a drop weight maximum for MLB?
Couldn't tell you.
Why are you looking at me? Is that because I made bats?
No, because you just looked up something on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want me to look up?
There's a minimum, maximum drop difference.
Like maximum weight?
Okay, for instance, like every bat you get is -3, right? So is that the line, or can you get a -4 or -5? You know what I mean? I know guys go heavier.
I think it's all -3.
Oh, that's okay. So obviously you can be 0-0, right? I mean, you can be zeroed out, or you can be heavier, but you just can't go light. So -3.
I think the dimensions for MLB, I think lengthwise is 36 inches. I think I think heaviest you can go is maybe 40, maybe 39 ounces. I want to say 40. I could be wrong, but because Alfonso Soriano swung a fucking 36-inch bat.
I heard Puig swing a bat like that too, or even Altuve.
I don't know if you ever actually held an actual 36-inch bat. That thing's fucking heavy.
That's why those guys have big guns, man. Some of those dudes are big, but
I think it's about balance. If it's too big one way or another, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to be efficient.
What would you rather have, like a heavy overall bat or a barrel heavy bat, like for a wood bat?
I like the slightly end-loaded, but then again, I guess that depends on the kind of pitching you're facing.
It is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I like that. My bamboo, my Brett Brothers. I bought that $30 on one of these stupid websites. Sat there because it was really light. It almost felt really. It just was a really light bat. It was the barrel wasn't that big. I had it there, and for some reason that season that I got the MVP, I started to use that bat. I don't know what made me take it out, but I felt my swing was way faster because I used to like the end loaded bats. Because I felt like if I had weight behind it, I'm pushing through, the ball's gonna travel. But then I got a couple good solid hits with that bamboo, and I mean that ball was just going. It was just boom. Because I was able to get through the zone faster, but I would only use it when I was either at the time before I used it that season. I would only use it when I was tired or when there was a really fast pitcher. Like I need all the help I can get, So, but that's when I think it makes a difference. That's the only time I play with the different variations in weights and barrel widths and stuff like that. But this guy likes Sambat, and I was like, and it's a Mickey Cabrera, right? And we were at TSU Field, and I was like, "Hey, he just got this one. He always gets the same one." And I was like, "Hey, let me get it." And I am not a fan of the back grip, right?
Oh, you took like the tennis grip on the
bat. I'm kind of like old school. Like I'm like, hey,
no batting gloves.
No, that's what I said. Kinda. That's what I said. Kinda. Right?
That's an accessory. He loves to accessorize. He needs batting gloves.
He wants to bedazzle his gloves with skulls.
I would if I could, man. But here's the thing. I don't know if some of you guys may know this, but like I bat with football gloves. I don't use none of that spray shit. None of that. I use football gloves, and it grips the shit out of the fucking bat. So, but with the bat grip, it made it interesting because it added some thickness to it, right? And then it kind of gave you like a little bit of give, dude. I smacked the shit out of that ball, and I didn't go over, and then I made this dude look like an all-star. I hit it right in the gap, and it's a big outfield. This dude tracked it, dove and caught it, and got out there quick. I mean, the dude made a fantastic fucking play. And Jonathan goes, I didn't agree with him, but he's like, that's the hardest hit I've ever seen you. The hardest hit I've ever seen you hit. And I was like, damn. And that was his bet. And I was like, damn, man, I kind of want it.
Did you switch over?
I didn't, cause dude, I don't. That's baller right there. This is
Fucking
baller.
investors.
That's why he's an investor, fool. I mean, it's like baller money right there, fool. $150 for the bet.
Give or take a few.
Few cents.
Yeah.
Well, if you use this swipe up code, you get like 30% off.
Use my discount code.
But it's a good bat. I mean, the weight feels good on it. And like I said, I was not a fan of because I actually associate that bat grip.
The lizard skin. You're
Lizard
talking
skin.
about?
I associate it with a metal bat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I know that MLB guys use it now. And here's the thing. I tried to replicate like on a Rawlings bat. It didn't feel like his Mickey Cabrera bat. And what it could have been was that.
It didn't come like that. I rolled it.
No. I know you put it on there, but what I'm saying is, it could either be this: is that either the grip was too thick or the handle was already too thick to start off with. Where like his handle might have been a little bit thinner, so when you add that grip, it just gets it that perfect grip. So. But I don't know, man. It was a good bet to swing, but I'm not spending $150 on it. I'm still gonna, buy my $60, $70 bats or whatever.
So you have no grip whatsoever?
Nope.
No tape?
No tape. Now, when I first started using wood bats, I was using that thin tape, and I was using leather gloves. And then one day I was in like Ross or something. And I said, I grabbed the football gloves. I'm like, damn, these things are grippy. And I was like, let me use that. And then I just took the tape off. Man, it's just like using the lizard skin, just like using it. And then what I saw, like months.
I've never heard anyone say, "Hey, that's the hardest ball you've ever hit."
Nobody. You should have. I should have. Maybe I get an affidavit from him. Get him to sign an affidavit saying that.
No, but using your leather or your gloves or whatever, or you only got that comment with my bat.
No, and it was dude. That swing wasn't even like a full swing, and you could say that ball had pop off the bat. So I give him credit for that bat. But
too bad I can't do that though.
No, this is what used to hit bombs. You had like
used to.
Yeah, well, you get there again.
Start off slow. Hit to the pitcher. Hit to the third baseman.
Man, now he's gonna get into the outfield. He's been getting the outfield
like,
bar.
what was that? That golf place?
What was it?
Oh, into Top Golf.
There you go. You just start off, and just dink it right there.
Yeah.
Work way
to the back of the back of the net. Yeah. But I mean,
that's why I told you to warm up with a pitching wedge, a 9-iron. No, he goes straight to the driver.
That's what I always do. I go straight to the driver.
I know, cause I agree. We're not golfers.
We're not golfers.
We're barely baseball players, let alone golfers, right?
One sport at a time.
Easy. Soccer.
Hey, but it was fun, man.
Soccer's next, man.
I want to do that.
No,
again.
tennis is next.
Tennis.
He's gonna be my coach.
I thought we were gonna do
Who's
frisbee.
he?
You.
I thought
Do I look like I play tennis?
Yes.
Oh, I might look like it, but I don't.
Oh, Andre Agassi over here.
Hey, next time we go by his truck, let's see if we see a tennis racket.
He's
back
the
there.
one without hair.
And I'm the one that cusses too. Man, motherfucker.
Who's that? Roy McAvoy? No, that's Tin Cup. What's that other guy? That one tennis player that's just like
McEnroe.
McEnroe. Yeah. I would say McAvoy.
Yeah, that dude was dope. But I like that kind of passion in players, regardless of what sport it is, man. When you got that kind of passion, you're just like, hell yeah.
In baseball, that's how fights start.
Yeah, they do. They do too much passion. Well, again, man, it's that old.
But
school.
is there a difference between having too much passion and then just being an asshole?
Look, here's the thing. Here's my answer. I feel like when there's guys that have too much passion, I notice too many people get offended over that. Hey, that dude's too cocky. Well, then you know how you shut him up, you strike him out, you get him out, or when you go up there, you show them with your bat. It's the same thing I tell when players start telling me, "Hey man, I'm a number 1 hole hitter, or I'm a 4-hole hitter." Okay, don't tell me, show me. Let me realize that when I put you batting 6th or 7th, and I'm like, "Oh man, you're hitting." Okay, yeah, you're a 4-hole hitter, you're a 3-hole hitter, right? Don't tell me, because show me. So I feel like that when people trash talk, don't let it get to you. Show them with it, But some people don't like it. So
Well, when you got to qualify it, then usually that means that's not the case.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a leadoff hitter. No, you're really not. You know?
Who was it? There was a guy in the Toros that the first time he hit NABA. I forgot his name. He said that, I'm a leadoff hitter, and I was like, who told you that?
Yeah.
And I think he was assuming that because he was a lefty. His hitting didn't say he was a leadoff hitter, and his running sure as hell didn't say he was a leadoff hitter. So, but I agree. But how do you feel about trash talking?
I guess it depends on how much you do it. I mean, trash talking or just celebrating, because there's a difference.
Yeah, but the trash talking is a head game, right? Like they're trying to get in your head. They're trying to get you stirred up.
Like, was the Joe Kelly thing trash talking, or was that just being like
That was trash talking, dude.
You think so?
Hell, dude, he was mocking him. He was mocking him. Yeah, come on, man.
He called him a bitch.
Yeah.
That's trash talking.
That's trash
Okay,
talking.
that part.
Yeah.
But he's getting in your head, but how you respond as a hitter is you fucking send one 400 feet the other way, man. That's how you respond, or whatever you do, right? Get a base hit, whatever, right? You don't give him satisfaction of striking you out or you popping up. Dude, if I think if you smack one to center field, left field, like a nice hard line drive, that he didn't get one over you. You hit the shit out of the fucking ball, right? But he gets you swinging, strikes you out, you pop up a weak hit or something. Yeah, he got you. He owned you. What you got to do is go back. It was kind of like the Trevor Bauer and Tim Anderson, right? Tim Anderson. That shit was fucking funny, right? Tim Anderson's owned him this whole time.
No,
I mean, got
the other
owned.
way.
Yeah, it's the other way. Trevor Bauer owned him the whole time, and then now Tim Anderson hits a bomb off of him. And I like that Tim Anderson said, "Hey, man, bat flip. That was kind of soft that you didn't," because he's saying, "Hey, you finally got me. Take that celebration. So
Enjoy it.
enjoy it." So
Not like Madison Bumgarner.
yeah, and what bothers me is the double standard in baseball. If you're a veteran, they don't frown upon that. You're a up and coming rookie. I don't know. I don't know how many seasons you got to have under your belt before you can watch the ball. But there is a, if you want to call it, unwritten rule in baseball, or at least in the MLB, of how long you can watch that pitch. How many seasons do you have under your belt to watch that pitch?
To just watch a home run.
Yeah,
like
because
to pimp it.
dude, Barry Bonds always, he watched it. I mean, he pimped the shit out of it. You know what I mean?
But as his neck grew and disappeared, nobody was gonna talk shit to Barry Bonds.
But
dude.
but that's what I'm saying though, man. It was because he was a veteran already. He was already an established hitter. But you get a new guy coming in, and it's like all of a sudden he's like he cussed your mom out or something.
Was it a Dietrich that hit that home run and he watched it? How long was he in the league before he did that?
Not too long, from what I understand.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
And then he started bouncing around after that.
And there is an unwritten rule where
3 years.
He was a utility guy. I mean, he wasn't even a starter. So
What, 3 years? 3 years has been long enough, right? You got your freshman
I don't
year,
know. That
your
it
sophomore
depends on who
year?
you ask. Like
Yeah.
if you're still the young guy on the team.
Drop it in the comments. How long should a player be in the league before they start pimping shit?
yeah. I mean, to me, it's like I think you should do it anytime. But see, that's part of what I feel like. You gotta let the past.
But that's
go.
how the other guy gets hit.
I know, man. But and speaking of that, that's what I think. To me, why it's important not to have a designated hitter, because I feel that when you have a designated hitter, it lets the pitcher throw without any repercussions, right? I can throw at you, nothing's gonna happen to me. But that's when there's a DH, right? When there's no DH,
Well, now there's a DH all the time.
right? But when there's no DH and you got to go to the bat, you got to think about who you're throwing at, because there is a camaraderie. I feel camaraderie with pitchers. Like, hey, even though we're different teams, we're pitchers. We're like this, like a union, right? But
What do you got against pitchers? I don't know.
they're prima donna sometimes. I think they're yeah. Maybe you'll get it out of me a little later. But so I feel like that they when there's a DH, they hide behind that. When there's not a DH, well, now I got to go up to the bat. Maybe that pitcher doesn't like me either. Maybe he throws at me and hurts me. So I think there's less of a chance of a pitcher throwing at you when he knows he has to go back. It's when he has a DH that he hides behind that. Now, there's other ways to get around that, and I'm not going to get into how you can do those things, but
Well, I don't think you hit a pitcher, because usually that's an easy out. You're not going to put your 9-hole hitter on base, and it's a pitcher,
yeah.
especially.
Well,
If you're going to hit somebody that you think has a good chance of hitting a home run off of you.
Hit their best guy, and then they answer back by hitting your best guy.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
It does. So I guess
You can hide it, easily, more easily than that. So
it is, but I mean, it's well, what it kind of reminds me of, it's like the old timey wars, like the back in the day, like let's say the Revolutionary War, and even some of these early wars, they wouldn't take out higher people, because you can only kill soldiers, you can't mess with the officers.
It was war etiquette.
It was war etiquette. That's my point.
when was this?
Back in the old
Revolutionary War.
Back when we were fighting
And lines and shit.
The royals.
Like it was etiquette not to go after the officers.
So like
That's because they weren't on the front line.
no, but it didn't matter. Like you just didn't go after them.
so they would do 3 waves, right? One's one side on the other, right? One would shoot first, take out as many as they could. Then the other side would shoot first or shoot again, and then they would just kind of volley back and forth, and then they would all just scrum up. Which I think is the dumbest fucking thing, but
well, yeah, until you had guerrilla warfare. But no, but here's the thing. It also travels to the streets. You know how easy it is to go shoot a gang leader? I mean, he's out there.
Pretty easy.
But they don't. It's kind of like this unwritten rule that you don't mess with that guy. You don't. It's stupid.
he's a made man.
Yeah, like you just don't mess with that guy. So and that's what I'm saying about what happens with pitchers. It's like, oh no, that you don't do that. You go after the players, the defensive guy, the athletes.
Well, don't tell that to Lieutenant Dan, because his guys, he didn't want his guys.
You know what's funny, dude? When he's
because there's snipers going after officers.
When he said that, that's what I was thinking he's gonna bring up. He's gonna bring up.
God damn it!
Don't salute me.
And there was a point where that was cool, but you'll see it that they just there's an unwritten rule. You just didn't do that. It was etiquette, like you said. That's a good way to put it. It was etiquette. So, but but there's but here's the difference. To me, I don't think you should. I think it's a little different when you throw at somebody in amateur league, because now we got a parking lot, right? Now we got a parking lot. Now you have. I got to go to work, man. Like you hit me, you hit me. Like I'm not talking about just me, because there's it's not just my sentiment. It's other people that say, hey man, you're watching too much MLB shit. That's fantasy. Those guys have $1 million and they got people breaking them up.
They got
they
lawyers.
have athletic trainers to help them after
Yeah,
they get
they
hit.
got lawyers.
I have to.
We don't have that. We got to get in our car and drive back home.
Yeah,
Or go to work.
and we got to go to work, and
Yeah.
some of us have manual labor jobs, and so you bust my elbow and I can't go to work. Not only am I hurt to play ball again,
Now
but
I'm pissed off.
and I'm pissed off. Now I can't go to work. So it's one of those things that you can't take what you see on the on MLB and try to bring it on to this, because again, there's a parking lot. You're gonna walk out, and you don't know what that guy is gonna do to you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not condoning violence, because I think baseball is baseball. You should just leave it there.
But I've seen my fair share of parking lot fights after a game.
It is. But I think if you purposely hit somebody, to me, you might be able to expect something to come back, because again, this is not MLB. This is you playing a game, a recreational game. You're not getting paid for this, and you don't got the trainers. But
That's if he intentionally
correct.
hit you.
Correct. If you know. I mean, look, I've got hit plenty of times, especially especially at the beginning of last season when I got hit. I would tell the pitcher, you did me a favor, bro, because I can't hit a ball to save my life. So you put me on base. Thank you. Like I needed that. I know what first base feels like now because you hit me. So I didn't. And when they hit me, it wasn't. It would hurt. It would hurt. But we had an incident. If you remember Cody a couple seasons ago with the Toros. Omar was a victim of that. It was. I don't know if you heard the story, but it was a scrimmage game. And kind of, we're not going to get into what happened on Saturday or our last game, but too much. But it mirrors that a little bit. And what happened was we're playing a scrimmage game. Okay, so we're out there preseason, we're playing a scrimmage game, and this guy's throwing good. I mean, what was this guy throwing? What, 75, maybe 80?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He was throwing
for a 40 and up team. I think.
40 and up team. He was throwing it. I get to second base.
The guy was brand new to the team.
He was. That was the other part. He was new to the team. They didn't know who
So who's the main character in this story? The pitcher?
The pitcher is the main character of the story.
Okay.
We're playing a 40 and up team. We're 30 and up. It's just a scrimmage. It's lopsided, man. We're like almost doing.
What was the name of the team?
Nationals, was it?
Was it Nationals?
The Drillers?
No, it wasn't Drillers.
40 and up.
40
But it was 40 and up. And scrimmage game, exhibition game. we were almost going station to station, man, because we were just whooping on him. The pitcher was very well. We're like, man, that dude must have just turned 40 because this dude was humming it.
Going against everything you believe from last week, station to station.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't the manager then, so.
Yeah. Well, I was that day.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
I was that day. Again, and I tell you, when it's my team,
but it's a scrimmage though.
it is. And so what ended up happening was,
I don't think we were beating him all that much or going station to station.
well, it was kind of like that
Because we weren't rocking that guy. He was really good.
no, but we ran up we were. I don't know how far we ran up the score, but we were because they were okay.
But that guy didn't start though.
Right. That was we hadn't done that yet.
Oh, no,
This
but what
was
I'm saying
early
is
in the game.
that guy was 40. The other guys were like 50.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm at second, and I'm adjusting my helmet. He looks at me, and Cody was coaching third. He looks at me, mouths something to me, and throws the ball. Omar's at the plate, hits Omar on the elbow, right? Elbow just swells up. I mean, just look like a knot, like a baseball sitting on his elbow, right? So, but he made it look smooth enough to where it looked legit, looked like it was just an accident, right?
Well, unless you were standing next to him, because I heard him say.
Yeah, but I'm saying I was standing next to him and I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it
I
either.
heard it clearly.
Yeah.
What did he
got me
say?
like right in the funny bone. So as soon as he got me, like my arm went like numb, and I was just kind of thinking like, "Damn, was that on purpose?" But even and if it was, like I couldn't do shit because my arm was just
So
like hanging.
this is what happened.
What did he say, Cody?
He said, "Tell him this is coming."
But we didn't know at the time because we all kind of pieced it together after the inning was over.
Right. We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because he looked at me and said that, right? Cody's coaching third, and I thought he was, because I even turned around. I thought he was looking. I thought center field was gonna creep up on me. You know that move that they do. So I turned around, like, what's he talking about? And then he hits him. I'm like, whatever. Cody comes to me and goes, "Hey, did you hear what he said?" And I said, "No, what did he say?" And he goes, "Yeah, he said, like he said, well, tell him this is coming." I said, "What?" So I made a beeline.
Oh shit!
I made a beeline.
Well, that was after the inning, right? After
The inning ended. After the inning had ended, I made a beeline to there.
And I'm trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
I didn't tell him what was going on.
Tell me.
I didn't tell him because I was like, this dude's gonna go off. I said, I'm not gonna tell him. So I made a fucking beeline. Somebody was behind me, but I made a fucking beeline over there. And I told the coach, "Hey, what the fuck?" I said, "Hey, I ain't stealing no fucking signs. One, this is a fucking exhibition game. Two, I don't fucking do that. I don't believe in stealing signs. I'm gonna say that on record. I don't believe in that shit." So I was like,
And three, we don't need to because
we're beating them.
right.
We're beating them, right?
There's no reason.
So and I knew they knew why I was walking over there because they're like, "Hey, man," and I'm like, "No." I said, "I'll tell that motherfucker we're not stealing signs. I don't do that shit." And then they later told us, "Hey, man, that guy was new to us. We just picked him up. We don't even like he was basically one of these guys that probably played college very well and was trying to." Rekindle his pitching career, and he was pitching very well. I mean, he would have been good to have on our team in the 30 and up. But stupid, man. I mean, he let his ego get in the way.
Over something that wasn't even happening. That's what makes it that much worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't even happening. So, but he took the blame for it because that pitcher was like, "I'm not waiting." Well, because obviously he was thinking he's in on it, but I wasn't.
Right.
I wasn't giving no signs. I don't believe in that shit. Stupid. And here's the reason I don't believe in it.
It would throw me off as a hitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
If somebody's trying to give me signs and I'm looking at him trying to watch the pitcher at the same time, that's gonna fuck me up.
Well, here's what it comes down to, man. And every amateur pitcher, ask yourself this question: just because you say, even as a catcher, you know this. Just because you call for a curveball doesn't mean that pitcher's throwing a curveball. Doesn't mean he's gonna throw it on the inside like you called for it, right? So I can tell you, hey, inside fastball, that ball's not going and if you miss it, you're gonna look stupid, right? The reasons the MLB guys can get away with it, why? Because those guys are professionals, man. I mean, those guys are trained, like,
to nail the black.
Exactly.
To hit it.
And dude, I've read articles where they talk about that after the game, there's the pitchers go into a room with the pitching coach, and they go, "We called for this, you missed the mark. We called for this, you missed the mark." So those guys have to hit their spots when they call it. So yes, at that point, if you can steal the sign and the guy says, fastball outside, there's a very, very good chance that's where it's going to go. A high percentage. Here in our men's league,
don't know where it's going.
You don't know where the
I'd
hell
be
it's
up
going.
here.
Maybe up there. Exactly.
Hit the bull.
So to me, there is no strategic advantage. But even if you put that aside, I don't even think it's right. I've never done it in Little League. Never done it in any of the my leagues I've been in. I just don't feel it's right. But that's just me. Obviously, we got some fans out there that believe it's okay, that it doesn't create an advantage, which I think is a bunch of BS. But that's another story that we won't get into. But let's jump into the NABA rec this week.
Oh, you want to look at the scoreboard now?
I do.
We're off our tangent.
A little bit, but that's okay.
So let's see where we are. What is this? Week 3. Past
Right.
week 3. Saturday. So the Ironbirds shut out the Marlins 3-0.
Close game.
Yeah. The River Dogs beat the Astros 10-8.
Close game.
Cyclones beat the Forge 19-4.
19-4.
Yep, they put up 19 also. Wonder if anybody's on their case. The Redbirds beat the Bandits 7-2. We saw the end of that game.
Yeah.
Pelicans beat the Scorpions 10-9. Another close game.
You know, it sounds like the expansion teams are doing very well this
Yeah,
weekend.
they are. They are. And here's another one. Colt 45s shut out the Pirates 7-0.
Wah, wah, wah.
Not a
No.
close game.
Not a close
No.
game.
Terrible game. Terrible game.
Terrible.
It was a close game
It
until
wasn't.
No, not from the start.
Until it wasn't. It was.
Yeah, it never was.
Like,
I'm trying to be-
after the first pitch.
I'm trying to be optimistic about it.
And then last game, the Avengers beat the Outlaws 14-3.
Avengers beat the Outlaws.
14-3.
The Avengers are 3-0.
Was Manny playing third base? How many errors did they have in that game?
I don't know. That's third week in a row. Avengers putting up double digits.
Man,
So they're playing good right now.
man, they're playing very well, man. So we definitely. Well, I've never slept on the Avengers because they were one of those teams where they can be very hot or
Yeah,
very
they're
cold.
sneaky, man.
But now that's coming up, I mean, it's we definitely got to pay attention. So
Oh yeah, they're always in. They're a good competitor.
yeah, definitely got to watch out for that.
So HHL, not really a lot of news. We had a lot of cancellations because of a lot of rain that happened last week. So
Terrible.
unfortunate, man. And, I don't get it, man. Like we don't play during the week for HHL, but we play every Saturday for NABA.
I think that I think I told this to Omar. I feel like Memorial Ashford is in this like weird warp zone where like
never rains.
I mean, it'll rain because we've been rained out, right? But it's like in this weird area where that the water just doesn't come very often there. And I've always wondered if whenever they built that field, if there was a guy who looked at a map or like like an almanac and went like, "Hey man, how many times has it rained right here?" He's like, "Oh, like
1.2
yeah,
inches
you know
yearly.
what I mean?" And says, "Hey, because I mean, it's really like that's why we're able to play. That's why we're able to play. I mean, they do. It just
But
doesn't
even like Northern Christian, like that field's almost always ready to be played
Yeah.
on Saturday.
That's a badass field. I like that field, man. It's a beautiful for infielders.
I miss
it's a-
Anderson Park. I love Anderson Park.
Anderson Park was good. I didn't like it at night though.
No, I feel like all the lights at these the county fields or the city fields.
Hey, don't do that.
Yeah, they don't
City.
give a city. My bad. Sorry, city fields. They suck.
They do. They do. They don't.
Some are out. Some are facing down at you. Like especially if you're catching, like all the fucking lights are facing in toward the. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
Especially at Schwartz.
Yeah. Schwartz is pretty
Shorts
bad.
is horrible for lights. You know what? I think like other than Northland Christian is Mason 1.
Mason one is
I
good.
love Mason Park.
Yeah, man.
You played at Mason?
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I love
Yeah, it's
Mason
not
Park. The one thing I do
Except
like
for left field. It
Oh
kinda
no, I
goes
love left.
downhill,
I love left field because of that reason, man. You hit it down the line.
and your left fielder disappears. Where did he go?
Yeah. The top of his head, right?
He went over the curvature of the earth.
Yeah. Right. That's how you know the Earth is round.
Well, that's another thing. So the city fields are closed. I gotta think if they're open, we're probably playing more games in HHL.
But I think
Yes.
don't they close them down for the fall, like during the fall season.
Like they did close Anderson a few seasons ago because they redid the whole thing.
For maintenance.
Yeah, no, yeah, like they tore up the whole infield
Yeah.
and stuff. So, but some of those fields they just need some more TLC. I mean, the Schwartz Park is it's a decent field, but you got like this it feels like 6 inch
Fucking lip.
yeah,
At
man.
the edge of the grass.
At the edge of the grass, and he plays third, so like
I think it's all the erosion, man. Because
Well,
like if you look at third base on
yeah, but-
Schwartz, it's a fucking hill.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like you have to like call it erosion. Okay, I'll give you that. You got to fill it back in.
You got to build it up.
You got to build it up. You got to build it up.
That's not what they do.
Well, I know there's zero maintenance.
The zero maintenance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so
they mow the grass. That's about it.
If
Yeah.
they do.
yeah, and you know what cracks me up about that field is it's only 300 feet left field, right? But how many home runs do you really see go out there? I don't see that many go out there. Everybody keeps and then the ones that do go, I like when they say, you hit a Schwartz, it's only 300. Yeah, but that ball didn't travel 300 feet. That ball traveled 340, 360 feet
Right.
when the guy hits it, right? So I just find it
So
fascinating.
even if it was 325, it still traveled an extra 25 feet past that. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I always find it fascinating because you probably heard it, right? When you say, I hit one off Schwartz. Oh, but it's only 300 feet. Yeah, but I didn't hit it 300
You know,
feet.
the one thing I do hate about Schwartz Park is that if you really look at left field, the foul pole's not yellow.
I know.
There's a light pole and there's a foul pole. And I hit a home run and it went in between there, right? And it went fair. But the fucking umpire called it foul because he thought the light pole. I was like, that's a fucking light pole, dude.
Dude, I heard
Same
that story
thing happened
before.
to me. Don actually called it foul.
Don was the one that called it on me. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Damn it, Don. What are you doing, man?
I think Dane had one on the flip side of that.
Started in center and then went to left. Dude, that was
They
Dane.
started fair and went foul, but was called fair. Maybe I don't know.
Dude, Dane, that was Dane's line. Remember? It started in center field, then went left. I said, bro, it went foul. I was like, bro, you mean he started in center because the guy pitched it from the center of the field? But the thing when you left your bat was already going foul.
Well, since we're complaining about all these city fields, you know what another thing I hate about these city fields is that some of the people that live around them let their dogs run out there in the outfield and shit everywhere.
Dude, Schwartz does that.
No, Anderson Park too, because it's right there off of Richmond and like near all those little townhomes.
I've never seen a dog over. But no,
I yelled at a lady, bro. I said, "Hey, that's borderline fucking illegal, dude. Because like we fucking run around in this shit.
yeah.
Like don't.
I
fuck-
never see that.
No, I was gonna say.
I've never seen
no,
that.
you know what I'm tell you
See
what?
soccer players.
Yeah, you know what?
They lock the gates.
Exactly.
What, did he throw your dog over?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
I've
reason,
seen
the
it
reason,
done.
the reason I say I agree with Cody. The reason I say I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying I've never seen it ever. Is because they do lock the gates. You have to throw your dog over and do it.
No, but that was the reason why they started locking the gates.
Probably so.
Because of that reason.
Because
Because you stepped in shit once and you're like, hey.
I got to complain, Mayor.
No,
He went-
it wasn't.
He went
me.
all the way to city council.
No, I heard that there was they were playing in some game out there. And I think it was like part of the Liga Obreros championship game or something like that. And in between the games, there was nobody there, right? And some people let their Great Danes loose. And a Great Dane's a big dog, so with a big dog comes big shit.
I can see that because you let the dog in, you can shut the gate, and you don't have to worry about him running
Well,
off.
that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say at Schwartz.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it, and at first when I seen him do it, because I'm going up there for like practice, whatever, and I seen him do it at first because what they do, they'd open the gate because it's not locked, let the dogs in. And I said,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like
and
a
at
dog
first-
park all of a sudden.
And at first I didn't say anything, right? And I started thinking about it. I said, wait a minute, I can't fucking do that. I can't go take infield at your dog park because I feel like that's the right thing to do, right? So it's like, nah. And so next time I will say something.
Well, the story was somebody had like slid out in the outfield and they had got shit on their face.
So is that why you let X get those pop-ups in the outfield right there?
I was like, I'm not getting those landmines, bro. Hey, you like how I guided him over there? Like, hey, you got that right?
It's right here. It's right here.
It's right there, bro. Get that shit. Get that shit.
Wait, I think it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Sorry.
And
if
you know
have-
those trees at Schwartz also make it hard to see if it's gonna go fair or foul.
the ones in left.
Yeah, you got that tree hanging over left, and you can't see. Once it disappears in the tree, you can't see a curve really.
Yeah, that too.
Wait. Outfield?
Yeah.
Left field.
Left field.
Wow. Dude,
Those
that
trees that hang over.
center field, man, is I don't know how deep that shit is, but I'd love to see somebody smack one over down, center field, dude.
You ever seen that?
Never.
Jimmy hit one.
I believe that.
I've seen it inside the park go all the way to center.
That was Stewart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stewart,
Because it's
Stewart got inside the park.
That's
Yeah,
Schwartz,
because it went over the center field. Like I think he dove for it, right? or
yeah, he
something?
dove. Yeah.
It just rolled,
Yeah.
for days. Always.
It was close. It was a good dive. It was close, but I think it went either to the side or under, and he didn't touch it, so it just rolled. And I was in left, and I'm like, oh, man,
And Schwartz's
that's a long
outfield
way.
is like real lumpy too, man.
Yeah. Well, center field's deep.
Dude, it's deep. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I could believe Jimmy ripping one up the middle.
So
dude.
you know that field, Mason 2, that's across from Mason 1?
Yeah, where the tennis courts are.
Right. So that field essentially is a box. It's not rounded off.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a box. But we measured from home plate to that corner. It's like 460 feet.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck is going to hit that?
Yeah, that's a deep one, man.
But I hate that field too because the mound sucks and it's flat.
Dude, the mound sucks. The field
it's
sucks.
sandy. It's not
It
like
is
it's
sandy,
not, It's
dude.
not dirt, it's sand.
And that's where
But that's the life of amateur baseball. Then.
We're gonna get spoiled playing at Northland so much.
dude, for reals. Like we're like what? Schwartz, get
Yeah,
out of here,
come
man.
on.
We're gonna cancel this game. Hey, we're not playing this game.
Dude, we're not playing on this field.
This is trash.
What kind of
bro.
player do you think we are?
Yeah, no, because it is sandy at that Mason 2 or 1. What is it?
Mason 2.
Mason 2.
Mason 3 is even worse.
Oh yeah, dude, I played at that one too, man.
That's a trash field, man.
But Mason 1's nice. I actually got a couple bombs. I got my first and only Grand Slam in that field.
Mason 1?
With the nice field. Is that the one nice
Mason 1, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main one.
one? Yeah, I think I've had 2 or 3 home runs on that field. That's been my lucky field. So I don't know how far left.
Did you ever play at Lamar High School?
I did.
Lamar High School has a pretty good field.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't think we have that field
They're
anymore.
redoing the whole entire
Yeah, I think they
field.
built a new one.
Well, they're still building it.
Okay.
'Cause that
in the
field-
same spot.
Yeah, because that field never had lights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude.
We played that tournament there.
We did at
Yeah.
Lamar.
Uh-huh. Actually, no, you weren't at that tournament. It
Tournament
was
or playoffs?
No, it was a tournament. Dean's team. It was the Texas Cup in
Oh.
Houston.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think it was the one you backed out of at the last minute, had work
Yeah.
or something.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I missed it. Yeah, it's the same one with Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we played a few games.
We
there.
played at Bel Air's high school, the one the baseball field is along 59. Where is it, 59? 610. And we got banned from that fucking park.
Why?
So my and it was a select team. This is when I was a lot younger, right? My coach was like, "Hey, you want to see something crazy?" I think he was drinking during the game. He dumps out his he had one of those old school bags where you had to shove your bat into the one single pocket. He had a driver in there with a couple of golf balls and was just lacing them up along the freeway. And then I think the maintenance guy saw him, reported us, and we were banned from that field. The whole team. I
Damn.
was like,
Well, that was a pretty easy decision.
Yeah,
I didn't do it. My coach did.
but you could have
Well,
stopped.
I'm just
it.
saying.
You're an accessory.
I was already leaving.
You know, trouble follows you. I'm noticing.
It does.
You
I'm
take
noticing.
after your coaches?
No, I suck
Yeah.
at golf.
Yeah, I noticed. Top golf, you didn't do so hot.
No.
For a golfing team, I'd have to, drop you.
I'm okay with that.
We almost got banned from Lamar because of cigarettes.
Oh, that's fucking Dane, right?
Oh yeah, fucking Dane, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it wasn't that anyone saw him smoking.
the coach was out there, right?
It was the butts on the ground and the ashes, and they were all smashed into the concrete.
Dude, Dane
Dane's
smokes
a
some-
chimney, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because I think who was it? I think my brother was vaping in the parking lot, and the coach was like, "Hey, can't have no tobacco on it." He's like, "It's a vape, dude." He goes, I don't care. You can't have it on the school grounds." Hey, it's your school. Cool.
How about Wall Trip?
Oh God, I hate Wall Trip.
Yeah, I haven't been there.
Oh, that's the one off over by
It's
me,
all-
kind of, right?
it's all there
TC
by-
Jester?
Yeah, yeah,
Over
yeah.
for Ella, isn't it?
Ella. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
Right
right.
next to the railroad tracks.
Yeah, we haven't been there in a while either.
Yeah.
That was an okay. I think it was an okay field.
It was short, man. It was really small.
Left field. That's where what's his name got that home run, right? What's his name? The lefty.
Jason?
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, Jason got
Yeah.
that.
No, that was right field because he's lefty.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my brother hit a home run off me.
Right field
Yeah.
or left field?
I was playing with Carlos, and we were going against the Blue Jays, and my brother went oppo on me. Yeah.
I think I picked up the wrong brother.
Oh, I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
you know,
I knew
You're
it.
the
What's
one
his
that
name?
admitted it.
Well,
What's his name? Your brother's name. What the fuck's your brother's name?
I forgot. Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Ceballos?
Yeah, we're fucking brothers. What the
I don't know,
fuck?
bro.
Who
I don't get
knows?
into. I don't get into your family tree. Like, I don't know. You know how Hispanics are, bro. Like, we're brothers.
No,
but
I don't know. I don't know. We don't have that type of. Everybody,
okay, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody has the same last name.
Thank you. So, Matthew, reach out to us, man. We might be needing a
Oh,
different
yeah.
Tobias. Maybe like a 2.0. Tobias 2.0. Less drama, man. I don't want no drama, though.
I cause drama.
Don't let me get into Saturday's deal. I'm not going to get into Saturday's deal,
I
but
didn't do nothing.
you're drama, bro.
I didn't do nothing.
The way you and Omar were going in on me because I couldn't catch the ball. That was uncool, bro.
Knock it off over there.
Damn, man. You know what I thought about, though? I thought about, hey, that's actually a compliment. Because you think that I'm that much of a stud and all-star that I should have caught that shit.
Damn.
Let me tell you something.
Only you would turn this shit around into
I had
yourself.
to, man. You guys were getting in on me on that, and I knew you guys were right about it. That's why I got mad, because I knew you guys were right about it. Like, damn, I should have got that ball. Instead of choreographing.
It's because you tried so hard to get it.
I was like,
If you're just
completely?
completely sold today? I can't get this.
He's like, Paul, you got this.
X, where you at?
you tried too hard and it did not work in your favor.
Nah, I did
No,
not.
I think you got lazy at the end.
No, like you said, I took the angle.
I think you bailed out.
No, the angle, like you said. I should have went out further, and then came in.
You just took a wrong route.
Yeah,
That's all that was.
If I went out a little further, then it would have been just coming in. So,
But you got to read this thing, above your head, running backwards. I mean, it's not easy to
you know
do.
what's weird, man, and I feel like if we ever get on the field, I really want to practice those, because I've noticed the last 5 or 6 attempts, I don't feel confident. I used to be able to run those back, like X, how he runs those back. I used to be able to run those back, no problem. Now it's just like I feel like I'm like, nah, somebody else go get it.
I can't see it.
I can't see it. Like it's dumb, because like the truth is it's hard to run back like that. That is the truth.
Well, that's
you know?
why they tell you to open up, right? To open up like a football player, like a wide receiver, and then you just run, keep running. Then you keep look, run, look, run, and then finally kind of set yourself up.
It's so hard to do
It is,
I
and I used to be able to do
because
it.
you don't want to take your eye off the ball.
Yeah, and that's the truth. But I've had some where I've just kind of like aimed for the spot, like, hey, I think it's gonna go there, and I just run there, and then I look back, and I'm somehow, because it's high enough, I'm able to still see it. But there's other ones where, like you said, you got to chase it like a wide receiver. I've done both, but I've noticed the last few attempts I haven't been so hot with them. So
And you're giving me shit.
I got to, man. I told you I'm more sensitive than you, man.
My feelings.
My feelings, man. Don't be talking shit. But
That shit was so funny, dude. You got so mad at me. Like, dude, his face, I have never seen a Mexican dude turn red, but this dude was red hot, dude. He was like, shut the fuck up. I was like legit scared for like 2 seconds, man. I was like, maybe I should just go hug him. Maybe that would come.
it was funny, man. It was more that I was mad at myself. That's all it was. It was like I was like, you know what? You're right. I should have got a better.
But it wasn't my idea.
Oh, I know. This is to get it right here.
Because he told me, he came in, he's like, Chito, let's get on Omar. Like, I like how he just roped me into it. He's like, let's get on Armando about that fight. He should have fucking had that. Come on, let's get it. I was like, all right, fuck it.
No, and he know, because we've been playing together forever, so he knows like he knows what I can do, what I can't do, right? Like when we and him play short and third, he'll tell me, hey, bro, like if it comes behind me,
Yeah,
just
you
come behind.
call me off on the short ones.
Yeah, call me on the one that comes behind me and come grab it. So, hey, no problem, right? And he's seen me make my plays. I've seen him make his plays. I know what his limitations are and what he's good at. So he knows that would get to me. That's why he fucking did that, because it does. Like I should have got that, man.
I think we need.
It was a hard play.
I
but
think we need
should've
to
got it.
have a little bit more practice on who's where during a rundown, because that rundown, we didn't get that
bad.
dude right.
It was a wide throw. It was a little wide throw, but you're right. There was actually controversy about how to do the rundown. I have always thought that second and short just kind of do this, and then the pitcher and first do that.
No, the pitcher should never be in there.
Because he's not an athlete. You're
No.
right. Go ahead. Tell me how to do it.
No, I'm just saying because.
No, tell me.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No. I think a pitcher shouldn't be in there because their mindset, they're throwing down, right? They're throwing down in the strike zone. So when they're in a rundown, their mind and muscle memory is already down. So they're
not an athlete. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
That's what I feel like you're saying.
I'm just saying.
So you're saying what I'm saying? They're not an athlete?
I'm not saying that. I'm
Like
just.
they're one-dimensional? Like they can't do nothing but...
No, they're 2D. Definitely 2D.
Okay.
But
Well, they got to do something. You can't just stand there.
You got to cover first.
Go cover a base.
Well, yeah, but if you cover first, then you're part of the the rundown.
You're saying the pickoff?
No, the pickle. That's what they say, right? Pickle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're part of the pickle, man. So.
Evan. Every time Evan, that was Evan's line right there. Every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You scream that every time?
Yeah. You know, catchers are fucking loud.
I don't ever say that.
You want to be loud.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're like, look at me. Look at me. I'm a catcher.
Look at what I can do.
Look what I can do. I can pitch too. Put me on the mound. Put me on the mound, coach. Put me on the mound.
I did my job.
Did you?
I had 7 ground balls that inning.
You felt good about that?
No,
game?
no, I felt horrible
Why?
because I let him hit the ball.
It's okay.
I just didn't like it.
Okay.
I thought I had a bad outing.
Everybody had a bad outing.
Yeah, it was a bad game for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody was having a bad game, but I think
Even the fans.
Yeah.
even the fans were having a bad game. But and that's just baseball, man. I mean, you just got to bounce back, man, and then just let it go and just move on. But I honestly I don't know. What do you think? I mean, to be honest, I don't think you did bad. You know what I mean? I don't think.
Y'all tell me.
No, and that's what I'm trying to think of. Because my view of it was where I look at where I kind of go, hey, you did bad is if they're raking you, or you walk people, and I don't think I saw any of those two things. So if you were telling me that, because I don't remember all of it, if you tell me that you're hitting ground balls and basically getting outs, I'm cool with that. I think
I felt like I was being squeezed on the inside a little bit. A lot of my cut fastball was cutting back over on the inside, and he would give it to me and then he wouldn't.
Now, you being as a catcher, do you feel like maybe my cousin wasn't holding it, or I'm gonna say play the ball like it should be the pitch?
So yeah, I did notice that he was exaggerating the movement a little too much.
I saw a few of them. I told him.
Yeah, a little too much.
But he also told me you guys got crossed up. Like he was calling for this and you're throwing that.
Yeah, well, okay, so like you as a pitcher, right? As soon as you see the sign, you're already going to your stretch or your windup or whatever, right? The thing was like it was getting to that time of night where the shadows were playing a big part of it, and I said, dude, you got to either drop it all the way down and they're going to see the sign, or pick up your sign. And then I would just go off the first thing I saw. So if he was holding up a 3, I may have saw a 2. Or if he threw like and that's why I would really look in.
But I'm saying, okay, so here's my thing, and this is just my
opinion,
simplified. You're a catcher. You know how to play that position. So why wouldn't you just call timeout and tell him, hey man, I can't see it.
I did.
Put some chalk on the line. Put some chalk on your fingers.
No, that's the next thing I'm going to do from now on.
Or
But that's why I do those signs too, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't know why you didn't do that. That's all I'm saying.
Because I just felt like they were already kind of picking up on the signs. They were still, even when I was pitching, they were calling signs. And I feel like no matter what we did, I just wanted to throw strikes.
Yeah.
That was it.
I know, but my only concern is you're crossing up the catcher. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not throwing 90 miles an hour either.
100%. But you do throw hard. I mean, you don't throw 90, but you do throw hard.
Yeah, I get it. But when it was a fastball, like he made sure it was a fastball, and he's like, fastball.
Well, dude, back in the day when I pitched, I had a catcher that would tell me that. He's like, hey, I'm calling inside. And I throw it like outside. And he's like, you're not fucking. Like, he thought I was disrespecting him, right? Because how catchers get like, hey man, I'm calling the game.
What does that mean? I don't get mad.
Well, some catchers get mad because, hey, I called the game. You throw what I tell you to throw, right?
Okay, that part I agree with.
Right? So yeah. Well, actually, you did say that, motherfucker. So
don't shake me off.
Yeah, don't shake me off, right? So I get that. So he would call outside, and I'm not a pitcher. I'm not gonna insult that position. And I'd throw it inside or vice versa, whatever, high, low. It was kind of opposite, right? And I throw 60, 55 or something.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? And I was like, bro, I mean, I'm throwing 50, 55, 60. Like, you're going to see it and you can adjust. I'm not throwing 92 where, like, you thought I was going inside and I go outside or vice versa.
But see, like, I feel like even as a catcher, even if you got somebody like Austin or even like Chris, you have to adjust. No matter what. Even if I call for an inside fastball and he throws an outside fastball, you got to be able to.
No, you do.
You got to be able to catch it.
No,
Pretty
you
much.
do. You do,
Yeah.
but you don't want a lot to have. You want a lot of that to have, because here's what I think. you're gonna run into pass balls or wild pitches, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
You're gonna run into him not catching the ball properly to set up for the strike that you could have had, but because he caught it kind of weird, now the umpire is not gonna. He doesn't think it's a strike.
Me and Austin got crossed up before. Like I mean, I don't know in what he was thinking in his head, but like I would call for a curveball and he would end up throwing a fastball, but you still got to be prepared for that.
I agree. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you can't have a crossed up game like one or two batters or something. I'm just saying it can't consistently be over 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 batters. Like, at some point,
Is that what your cousin said? It was like that many.
No. It kind of seemed like that. It kind of seemed like that. Like that maybe you guys getting crossed.
I think I had maybe like 1 or 2 pitches every other batter that we kind of got crossed up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You have good speed, and you have good speed. So and remember, my cousin's not a catcher. He
Right.
does a decent job.
He does a great job.
He does
man.
a great job, right? But he's not a catcher. So like you, how you getting crossed up, you could adjust where my cousin isn't doing much, and so
Right.
it's not. And then you're gonna lose those pitches. You're gonna lose those pitches that I called for this and he went for that.
But see, at that point, when you're that far behind, I don't even really care. I just want to. If I get the strike, cool. My main job at that point is just to get ground balls.
Yeah, I know.
Right. I took Greg Maddux. Right. He made an analogy, and they said, "Well, how come you were such a great pitcher going into your latter years?" He goes, "I stopped focusing on throwing strikes and started focusing on throwing at the bat." Like in his head, I want them to hit the ball, but
Yeah.
I'm going to make them hit it where I.
If your defense is on point, there's nothing wrong with that.
And Greg Maddux was only throwing 83, 84 in his latter years. He wasn't throwing hard, but he was still a great pitcher. And I just kind of took that same mentality.
Yeah, I mean that.
Now there's some days where like if I take enough of leave, like I'm like, yeah, let's just gas it through, cool. But like, I try to save my arm. I want to play at 40.
You should.
I want to play at 40.
No, dude, that's the name of the game, man. I mean, right? That's the amateur league life. Like it's longevity. Every new player that comes in the league that's relatively in the ballpark of my age, I always tell them, I was like, bro, it's longevity. You haven't played in a while.
But in baseball years, we're ancient.
Oh, big time. Big time.
And in true MLB years, we're ancient.
We wouldn't even be playing. We'd be third base coaches and shit like that.
Let's hear Julio Franco.
Well,
How long did Julio Franco go for?
taking eugenics.
Right.
Oh, that's
No,
Frank Thomas.
That's Frank Thomas. This guy.
Like mid-40s, I think.
No shit.
I think he was still DHing. I think he was playing with Atlanta, right?
Who? Julio Franco?
Julio Franco?
Yeah.
Dude, but what about Puljos? Puljos is pretty fucking old.
How old is Puljos?
Nobody-
39?
Nobody knows.
40?
Dude, Pujols is
I don't think
still
he's 40 yet.
Nah, I think
No,
he is.
dude, he has to be.
He has to be.
He had that his ID.
Hey,
I
Siri,
am
how old is
13.
Albert Pujols?
I am 12.
Hey Siri, how old is Pujols?
We got a guest.
40.
40?
Yeah,
I told
40.
you, he had to be in the 40.
Damn, dude.
He seems like he's been in the league.
I think he just
for
turned 40.
Dude,
ever.
Here's the thing. I'm 41.
You really invited Siri to the show.
I did. I hope I don't get
now,
copyrighted.
Yeah, now we got to get copyrighted by fucking Apple.
I know shit. We didn't allow Siri to
I
get
mean, Manzana.
Manzana. But you know what's kind of
You're
fucked
just
up,
staying
dude?
up later to edit. That's all that means.
I think what's fucked up is I thought he was older because he moves like he's a lot older.
Well, he's a big dude, bruh.
I know, but he moves.
We move like that. You just don't know it.
Now,
Everyone else around us was the same.
Yeah. When everybody else is moving the same speed, suddenly it looks normal.
Yeah. Hey, dude, did you see Cody on that last week when I hit that single and he came in and scored the RBI? That's how you supposed. This dude did.
I put my wheels on for that.
He did.
oh, he
do
was
that.
trucking. He looked like
He did.
looked like a ball player.
Yeah, he did. He looked sharp, man. I was like, that's Cody coming through, bro. Cody coming through. So
That's funny.
yeah, that was different. But you're right. You're probably right, man. Because I mean, dude, you're looking at Pujols, and then you look at Mike Trout come up to, like, oh man, that's a huge difference.
But 40 years old, still banging him out, dude.
I agree, dude. I know a lot of people talk shit to him like, hey man, you need to retire. But I'm like, dude, if he can still do it and they're willing to pay him, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not?
But no,
I mean,
he's chasing that home run record now.
yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
How many
yeah.
does he have right now?
6.
He just hit 600 right now.
Well, it's over 6.
Did he? Who did he just recently pass up?
I think it was Hank Aaron. He just passed up.
I thought Hank Aaron was 775. Well, that was big.
No,
deal.
that's Barry Bonds.
Yeah, Barry Bonds is 775.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. To have your name next to those guys and just pass them up every year.
Yeah. It's funny because I think A-Rod is next on the list.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll double check.
Yeah.
Man.
Or do you want to ask your friend?
No. She's gonna. I got lucky she got that answer right, man. She's made me look stupid a bunch of times. I'm not gonna press my luck. She's 1 for 1 today, so. But I think
Barry Bonds is the only one in 700, maybe.
dude, here's what's people forget.
767, or excuse me, 762 for Barry Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many more would he have if they wouldn't have intentionally walked him? Because he has a record for the most intentional walks. Can you imagine how many home runs they took away from him?
But I mean, is that a hoe ass move?
I think so.
Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna walk this guy. Fuck your home run record.
Yeah,
I'm a
it
pitcher.
is.
I'm a pitcher. I'm not gonna get a no home run record. I don't want to be the. I wouldn't mind being a pitcher that gave up a home run to Barry Bonds to be in the record books. I'm just saying, I would.
I don't know, but I
It
mean,
might depend on the game. Like, if there's no way you're going to win this game and you're still walking him, yeah, that's a bitch move.
good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah. But if it's like, you're down 1, bottom of the 9th, you don't want to face this guy,
Yeah. Well, dude, isn't he like one of the few people that they bases loaded? They walked him with bases loaded.
It walked a run in.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd rather have 1
Than
than 4,
4.
or give up 1 than 4. Who's number 2?
Number 2, Hank Aaron,
Okay.
755.
So who did he just pass?
He passed up Willie Mays.
Willie Mays. That's it.
Passed up Willie Mays. Damn, bro. That's crazy.
630 something.
And Willie Mays was 660.
Okay.
Behind Willie was KG.
Dude, and you know what sucks about this having a shorter season is like, he doesn't have that many seasons left in him, right? I mean, you could literally say he's maybe 2-3 seasons overdue, right?
Look, I'll do the top 10, right? Starting at 10. Frank Robinson at 586. Sammy Sosa 609.
Damn. I didn't think Sosa played that long.
Jim Thome 612. KG Jr. 630. Damn, he had 630 home runs.
Who?
Ken Griffey Jr. 630. Willie Mays had 660. And there goes your boy Albert Pujols at number 5, 662.
Then who?
A-Rod. A-Rod sitting at 696.
How many home runs does a healthy Ken Griffey Jr. have? A healthy career.
Yeah.
Well,
Like in a season?
okay.
That's how you knew he wasn't on steroids, because he was always getting hurt. Yeah.
So I guess, hey, Omar, I don't know. Give me the background on that. What does that mean? Like,
Well, he was injured a lot, and
Was
he,
it?
he
Okay.
couldn't.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
broke
Like
his wrist.
I think right before the All-Star break, right? He was always hurt right during the All-Star break.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
he broke his wrist. He ran into the wall, right?
Yeah.
With Seattle.
so
1 year.
how much percentage of a season would he play?
It's about 60%.
60? Is that a good number?
On a good
Yeah.
season, on a good season,
yeah.
65%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, so you have those kind of figures of like a healthy Ken Griffey Jr. How many more home runs? What is this? Stats. I mean, he's already Hall of Famer, right? But
And then you have Babe at 3.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth 714. That's a lot. Dude.
So 3 guys with 700 plus.
Babe had 714. Hank has 755, and BB has 762. That's a lot. So okay, Albert Pujols has 662. Barry Bonds has 762. He has to hit another 100 to fucking catch up to Barry Bonds.
And most
So
of
that's what 3 seasons if you're playing really well.
If you're healthy and you're just seeing.
Yeah.
what do you
So
what do
that's
you
what-
think
that's
he has
25?
average?
Full seasons, not 50-game seasons.
Yeah.
And so
True.
how many home runs do you think are you averaging that?
If you do, well, he would have to. Well, even if you
Like
average,
what's his
I think
average?
Out of 30,
30 is an average, right?
Yeah.
30 is a good
So
number.
even-
30 to 40 home runs a year.
so he would have to play another 4 years,
Yeah,
and I don't think he's gonna be able to do it, man.
it's hard, man, because he's not a designated hitter, right? He actually plays.
Well, you could get it in 3 years. If you're hitting 30, maybe a few more.
Does he have 30? Does he have 30 season hit?
I don't know. I can check.
That's what I'm saying. Like he might have accumulated that with lower numbers, like 20. It's funny when you watch some of these old like broadcasts, and they're like, "Oh man, this guy hit 20 home runs in a season," or 15 or whatever. He's like, and it kind of reminds me like if you had Babe Ruth come back, and watching how fast these guys pitch, watching how these guys hit, and then you kind of go, how would he react to that? Like if he could, travel back and like watch these new guys, what's that dude's name that hit the 3-0 count? Tatis? Tatis?
Oh, Tatis.
Like stuff like
Tatis
that.
Jr.
Yeah, like he come and talk to that guy and is like, what the fuck? Like watching his swing and watching the way these pitchers throw. I mean, the evolution of pitching from there is not like what it is today. You know what I mean?
So his first year in 01, he had 37. 130 RBIs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, he doesn't have 30.
So between 30, 40.
So you want to go down? You want me to go down the list real quick?
Just no, call him out. Just look through it. Just tell me. Does he have 30 plus seasons? Like, is that his average? Like, does he?
Yeah. There was a 2013 where he only hit 17 home runs.
Okay, but does he have 30 plus?
Could have been hurt.
2018, he only hit 19 home runs. And then 2020, he's at 6.
Oh. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think a younger Puljos does the 30 probably.
But I'm looking at his batting average, right? It's like 3, 3, 3, 3, and as you get later in the years, it's like sub 3.
Yeah. No, I mean he's definitely not catching Bonds. I'm just wondering, does he have enough to get to A-Rod?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Anything can happen. Honestly. A-Rod's had 696.
I don't know where his contract also is going to be a deciding factor.
No, he's going to fucking stay in L.A.
Yeah, but how long?
No, yeah, but they're going to
renew it.
Yeah, they're going to pay him a ton of money. You know,
I
mean, why wouldn't they?
Producing,
dude. And you know what?
Well, if his average is going down, he's getting older. Get better talent.
How many years does he have left in his contract?
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Well, you know what sucks too?
It was a 10-year contract, right? That he had signed.
Yeah. He may have 5 years left.
Dude, you know what sucks is you got a guy like Mike Trout beasting out there, and he's on a team that just is not going to make the, it's not a championship team.
I don't know why that team is not better than they are.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it, boy. He signed through 2021 on a 10-year contract.
Yeah, he'll probably retire next season.
$240 million.
He'll retire next season.
So finish next year, be A-Rod, top 4.
Either way,
if we have a full season,
dude, top 5.
But he's what, 30 away?
Yeah, 30 away.
I mean, when's the last time he hit 30 home runs in a season? Now that we're thinking about it. No, I'm not. That's rhetorical. Don't look it up because you said it was going down every year.
No, his batting average was going down.
The home runs were going down too, right? Well, yeah, you said 18 and then 6.
I was like, no, it was like 2014 he had 19, 2017. It was just like random as years he was having like bad games, but everything was like 37, 34, 40, 32, 28. It just he was up there in the 30 range, averaging maybe 30 a game.
Okay.
Or 30 a season.
So he's got a shot.
He got the shot.
Man, that'd be cool, man. But I think either way he's had a stellar season, and he's a Hall of Famer.
But I think we don't realize, dude, this is fucking history, bro. Like, when we're in our 60s, we're going to be like, our Pujols is going to be like the Babe to us.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
Or Mike Trout. I think to me, the Babe is Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I've always been.
What about Mark McGwire?
Well, I was about to say that. He kind of got swallowed up, after that.
Nah, to me, all around, what I liked about Barry Bonds is when he wasn't hitting home runs, he was stealing bags. That's to me, and I like stealing bases, so I think that's remarkable.
Yeah,
that he was even if he hit a single, he's gonna turn that into a double.
So, best batter all time.
I feel like we've discussed that already.
Barry Bonds?
Yeah.
I think it's Barry Bonds. I think I asked the question on IG.
Best batter all time? No, you had asked on IG, should Barry Bonds be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, which I think he should. But I think to me
he probably will.
He's the best.
What about Pete Rose?
Yeah, he should be in it.
Does he have all-time hits, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. He should be in it,
That's
man.
sad, dude.
It is. Regardless of what he did.
That's fucking sad, man.
It is.
That hurts my heart.
It does, dude, because he was a great player. You know what? You know what really sucks is if he passes. This is what's gonna happen. He's probably gonna get in after he passes away. And that's stupid.
Oh,
And that's
goddamn, dude.
That is dumb. You know what I mean? You got to honor the guy while the guy's still alive.
In
Not
the words of Cody, that's a bitch move.
it's a bitch move. Man. It's true.
I'm not known for that. I mean,
You will be now.
That's it. That's going to the trailer. That's
a
it.
bitch move.
That's a bitch move.
But it is a bitch move, man. I mean, I think that the guys
Like they almost feel sorry for him.
no, it's not even feeling sorry for him. The guy earned it. The guy played his career. That's what it's supposed to be on. It's not supposed to be like, well, you most ethically made the right choices, dude. Because I mean, if you think about it, look at Babe Ruth. I mean, the guy was was always drunk at the plate. You get a guy now that shows up drunk to the plate right now. You know how many people will be pissed off? So
It's happened. They were drinking and having KFC in the clubhouse. What was it the Red Sox?
When?
The bullpen, was it Josh Beckett and them after what World Series was it?
Oh yeah, they were getting fucked up.
no, but I'm saying
But
put
wasn't the Brewers smoking cigars in the dugout like just recently?
I don't know about that one. I don't.
Yeah, they had
I didn't hear about
there was
that
a bunch of players smoking cigars when they found out that they were winning. They went to the playoffs. They were just lighting it because they said no alcohol, right?
So how are you gonna compare cigars to alcohol?
It's kind of the same shit,
No,
right?
it's not the same shit. Because a cigar relaxes you. You're just smoking. Being drunk is a different thing. And when I'm
Where was it? The 05 World Series.
we're talking about the White Sox.
Yeah, was it Mark Burley?
Hey, push your button. Wah, wah, wah.
Mark Burley. What was that game that went? How many innings was it?
12,
No,
13,
13.
16.
No, you can't talk about that without talking about the guy Doc, the pitcher, LSD.
Oh, we'll get there.
That's all.
He had that save, right? But he didn't know he was going to pitch. But he was drinking, like, I guess in the background or whatever. And then he ended up getting in the game. But he had like about 3-4 beers, or I don't know how many he had. But he's talked about it recently.
Has anybody played drunk before or hungover?
Babe Ruth.
I'm talking about us.
We do.
Anybody-
I was like, we do it every weekend.
Dude, Mexican League? You talking about those motherfuckers like that?
Hey, them dudes can put away a 12-pack while you're there playing, dude. It's insane.
No, you know what? Who did I run into? I ran into my old teammates on the Hawks, dude. They all went to Austin. You know, like we were finishing our game and these guys were pulling up. These dudes look like they just drove in and like still like hungover, dude. They're like, oh, dude, we just nah. Like I don't know how the game went. I don't know the score, but they were hungover, dude. They were still partying.
I can't play like that, man.
We did it in Myrtle.
He's like, you're putting me in live. Well, you put my business out there like that.
Or I did it in Myrtle.
Yeah, he did. Remember?
he already talked about it.
Yeah, I was dragging ass, man. I was dragging ass.
Jeez.
But you know but what I'm saying is, you put an MLB guy right now, consistently going drunk over, it doesn't go through. It was just accepted in that time.
They didn't
You know?
have player unions back in the day.
I don't have to get into that. I just think it's a different society. It's a different
Like a different
age.
expectations,
expectations,
of the
right?
players.
Yeah. Now it's like, I mean, dude, think about it. Tatis had to apologize for hitting a grand slam.
Yeah.
Like that's stupid. I'm mad at you because you beat somebody.
Careful, tread carefully.
I'm not gonna tread carefully.
I'm just saying.
I
Tread
know, I'm
carefully.
not gonna tread.
You're gonna step on some toes. And
No, dude. I think that's stupid. You're making the guy apologize for doing something great.
There goes one subscriber. Gone.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. That's stupid.
No, I get it, man. We're getting to a point where society's getting too soft.
I mean, are you gonna go soft on a guy that you struck out twice? Oh, I can't strike him out 3 times. Are you gonna feel sorry for the guy? Oh no, that guy hasn't had a hit in 6 games. Let me give him a hit. Come on, man. Like, where do we draw the fucking line? So to me, hey, bro, you're stupid enough to drop a fastball, or you're dumb enough to put yourself in a bases loaded 3-0 count. And here's the thing: the guy still has to hit it. He could have easily popped it up, and nobody's even talking about this.
Okay,
shit.
bottom of the 9th, guy's throwing a perfect game, right?
Bunting.
Oh,
and he bunts. Hey, like I don't want to mess up your almost in the history book record, but fuck your shit.
look, man, I personally
See, you can't. Yeah,
no, you know, okay,
That
okay,
goes. I was going to mention that earlier. That goes back to the game. If you're losing 1-0 and you need base runners,
I'm bunting.
there's no problem with that. But if you're losing, 6-0 and it's 2 outs and you're bunting for a hit, yeah, there's an issue there.
There is. I look. So look, here's the thing.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
shit.
you're trying to break it up.
No, no,
But
he-
is there anything wrong with that? I don't know.
that's that dude. So I've gone back and forth on that because I feel that I would bunt. Like fuck him, dude. Like you're gonna earn your no hitter.
Yeah.
You're gonna earn that. You're gonna earn that, dude. Don't let me make you give it to you. You're gonna earn that shit. So.
Because I feel like every time there's like a shutout
Dude,
or a
dude,
no hitter,
imagine something.
it's like somebody that's trying to go yard and they end up rolling it over.
Let me tell you something. Is a bunt guaranteed?
No,
It's not. It's not guaranteed base hit. You know what I mean?
It's just as hard.
It's just as hard. So it's to me. I know it's to me it's small ball. It's like you got to get on. But I do think people will back you up more if it's 1-0, like Cody
Yeah.
said, more than if you're getting blown out 19-0 or some shit like that, and then you try to bunt like, oh, you fucking dick.
like
You know
if
what I
we were up 19, I'd try to bunt.
No. If the guy who's pitching no hitter, that team is up 19, because that bunt doesn't mean anything. All you're trying to do is
No, it would probably wouldn't be a no hitter at that point.
no. I said that wrong. Damn, dude, I just bust.
Hey, that's a no hitter loss.
I just busted a Cameron. No, but what I'm saying,
I was staring at you, bro. I was like, what?
it was either, hey, I could either call that a Cameron or I can call that a fucking Cheeto fucking shit. But what I'm saying is,
We'll let you rephrase.
you know what I'm saying, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like I agree with you on that. People are gonna knock you more if it's the other way around. You know,
Yeah.
if you only 1-0, it's like all right. But I think you just gotta earn your you gotta earn it, man. You gotta earn it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that is a debate, man. But I guess maybe are we feeling this way because we're not pitchers?
I think if I was throwing a fucking no hit or a perfect game, and a dickhead tried to fucking butt on me, I'd be a little pissed off.
No shit.
Think about it as a hitter, though. All right, so nobody's doing anything the whole game. Like,
Is this
"Oh,
guy-
we cannot square this guy up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Let's change our strategy. Let's bunt. Let's get on. You know, how many times do we do that?
Yeah.
Man, when I got to get something going. Let's lay a bunt down.
Yeah.
You know, so if the score is within reach, you know, you put the
I think
tying
it's
run
fair
on
game.
base or the tying run comes to the plate. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Well,
I feel that.
I think we'll have to leave that one maybe on the next episode or something.
A little cliffhanger.
A little cliffhanger, maybe. Let's see what people chime in on. But I think that I think it's just one that we got to get into a little deeper on the next one.
Well, that's an interesting
Fucking
topic.
bunting.
Fucking bunting. Nobody bunts. All right. So we're
We
out.
good.
That's
Peace out.
gonna do it.
Gonna do it later.
Peace.